Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an FV217 Badger. It's a tier 10 British turretless tank destroyer, and it's located on the west spawn of Sand River under the command of Awppenheimer. Game started. Now it's got a 123mm gun, capable of 480 alpha. And you can see with standard ammo he'll penetrate up to 272mm. With the APCR he's loaded 320. Now I think you can see from the team lists that there's an awful lot of Death Stars about. The FV217 183. And the reason for this, well, Wargaming put it on sale in the black market for 25 million credits, and now everybody bought one who didn't have one before, and they're all playing them. But unfortunately, the Death Star is the wrong tank to be up against the Badger. You see, it doesn't have the same armor as the Badger. The Badger's got incredibly heavy armor at the front around the gun. The only weak spots are the sides and the rear, and just between the tracks on the lower plate. But other than that, it's virtually impenetrable. Now, 2 marks on the barrel already. And I rather suspect this is going to be a killing spree, since he's up against Death Stars. This is going to be a slaughter. Okay, here they come. And he's just going to keep punishing them like this until they realise that the Death Star is actually a long-range sniper. It does have armour, but it's most comfortable firing from cover with that Hesh round. And there's another one. That's a high roll, that one. Now we've got a mouse down in the valley. The enemy does have a mouse as well. That's going to be a bit of a problem for us. They're starting to realise, I think, that they are in trouble, because that Death Star's now down to 51 hit points. He's a one-shot, going between the plates, and another penetration, another high roll. Going for the 705. Yup, easy penetration there, but low roll. There's another Death Star. Just farming the hit points off them. Yup. It really is very nice having a Death Star at last, but yeah, it's not so nice giving all your hit points away to somebody who can take it off you. If only they were shooting from a distance with a Hesh round, they might be able to penetrate the Badger, but they can't. They're too close, and they're seen. Well, he didn't get through the mouse. I think he just tracked him, so that's the one tank I think that Oppenheimer's going to have difficulty with, but these Death Stars, he's just going to turn them into Swiss cheese. One more shot. Yep, tracked him as well. He's burned his repair kit, and he's getting into cover. So we've accumulated 4.9k of damage from these would-be Death Star drivers, who are learning a very hard lesson, which is good. And another one in. I'm pretty sure that went straight into the target. He can't see it, but he's going to have a go anyway. It looks like the Death Star pulled back. We bounced around from the 705, so we put one back into him. Lost sight of the 705, but I'm not sure if that one connected. Going for the low plate. Yep, nicely done. High roll. We get another one in. Oh no, we didn't get that one through. Must have been the angle. I'm surprised he's not pulled back that 705. He's still desperately trying to fire at us, and he's just being completely wrecked. He's down to 27 hit points. He's a one shot now. One more and he's gone. He's back in the garage. Now, what's left? Well, there's a Death Star there and a mouse. The other Death Star, he actually knows how to use it. You can see he's hiding at the back. He knows how to play the Death Star. Whereas this guy, well, the mouse, he turned his turret sideways there, deliberately to stop us actually penetrating him. I think he does know how to play his mouse. He's not come down like ours. Ours has lost most of his hit points. And it looks like he lost some of his hit points to that Object 2684. We're 4 tanks up on the enemy at the moment. Most of them are victims of Awppenheimer. He's only got the 1 kill, but he's certainly perforated most of them. And our teammates then managed to pick up the scraps afterwards. The enemy does have a Badger, and you can see he's up on the escarpment above to the north. Unfortunately, he hasn't done very well because he's lost most of his hit points, whereas Awppenheimer still got all his. There's one Death Star hiding around the corner there. I don't think that Awppenheimer ought to go down just yet. Ah, now, Jaegeru. He can hit him and takes him out the game. Is he going to go down? No, he's just trying to get a better position. Oh, that Death Star's actually now suffered a lot of damage. I think that was the one that was hiding earlier in the game. Okay, well, Awppenheimer's decided to go down into the riverbed, and this might make him vulnerable to that Object 268, except for the fact that he's been killed. So, no problem from the Object 268. Here comes the Death Star. Right, are we going to flatten him? Just going to punch one through his turret. Yep. One more shot and he's dead. He's come out to fire a HESH round, or has he? Well, it looks like he did actually fire a HESH round at us. Or is it? No, it's just a standard HE round. I think it's a standard HE round he fired. 502 hit points. No, I think that is probably a HESH round. Okay. Who's next? There's only 3 enemies left. The mouse is off to the north. That Death Star who's hiding out in that ridgeline. And there's a T-95 up there as well. Now, actually, that's surprising. He actually glanced a shell off the roof of the Death Star, who pulled back and immediately got wiped out. So, the big problem, I think, now is going to be the Doom Turtle. He's got all of his health. But even so, he's got all his health. I'm pretty sure Awppenheimer's going to extract most of that from him. He's already got 8k of damage so far. 8k, 2 kills. Okay, T-95 actually isn't the Doom Turtle. It's actually the Chieftain variant of the American tank with the Chieftain turret. And there's the mouse, and he's hiding. Oh, are we going to go for the comedy kill? Please go for the comedy kill. Land on top of him. Here we go. Oh, comedy kills are so much fun. That was hilarious. Look at that. He's on top of him. Oh, great game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the FV217 Badger. He got a 5 for effect and a bruiser medal out of the minor ones, but he also picked up a high caliber. He dealt the most damage in that battle overall, an enormous total, which you're going to find out very shortly. Win 8 for the game, 12,761. My God, that's a huge one. Let's have a look and see how much damage he did. 9,486 hit points of damage. The next highest score was the Jaegeru on the enemy team, 5483, and Awppenheimer killed him. And after that, the next highest score was the enemy Badger, who did 3504, but he just didn't know how to play his Badger correctly. You see, he sat up on that ridgeline, didn't protect his sides or his rear, whereas Awppenheimer did, and Awppenheimer was just farming everyone who was in sight. Yeah, it was making it very, very easy. Let's have a look at the number of kills. Well, the highest number of kills in the game actually goes to Awppenheimer and the E100 and the Super Conk. They all got 3 kills apiece. The FV217B got 2 kills, so did the Jaegeru, and then the others only got 1. When it came to base XP, just look at that, 1,249 for Awppenheimer, 1,039 for the Superconk, and the Object 2684 managed to get 867. He fired 31 rounds in that game, got 28 direct hits and 21 penetrations, 1 splash, damage of 9,486 hit points, of which 181 were up more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits, 1 non-penetration, 1 non-penetration, 1 splash damage. That was the one from the Death Star. And he blocked damage of 650 hit points, so he barely received any damage at all during that game. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did damage assistance of 319 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 81,546 credits. He got compensation for allies for damage done by them of 4,692 credits, so his total came out at 86,238, and after resupply of the ammunition and repair and consumables, he actually made a small loss, but he doesn't mind, 18,769 credits. He received 27 bonds for the awards and 16 for the battle, so he took away 43 bonds from that game alone. That was well worth it. He picked up 1,873 XP times 5 for the first victory there, 206 for completing a mission and events, 1,873 for personal reserves, took away 11,447 experience points altogether. As he says in the title, 9.5k, just a Badger munching on 183s. Yes. What a silly thing for Wargaming to do, to sell the 183, the Death Star, on the black market. Everyone was going to buy one if they didn't have one, but not everyone knows how to play it. That's the problem. And Awppenheimer, well, he does know how to play the Badger, and he made it very, very interesting, that battle. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. We always have great replays, and we do get a lot from Awppenheimer. We do love these replays. They are just so much fun. So, thanks for watching.